3 months ago, I was just like, screw it. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move to California. Hey guys, it's Aspasia and welcome back to the channel. As you know by now, the goal of this channel for me is to be your personal trainer bestie, making losing fat and gaining muscle as simple as possible for you guys. And every Sunday for the past month, I've been creating content on that and loving it, but I feel like I never got the chance to really sit down with you guys and tell you a little bit about myself. So I thought I would take the time now to make a simple sit down video specifically telling you why I'm moving from Nashville to Los Angeles. So grab a little drink, maybe a snack, and we're gonna chat. This might be weird, but I have some diet root beer in my best twin ever mug that my twin got me for Christmas. Diet root beer has been my new obsession, and I already went over my caffeine limit for the day. So let's get started. First of all, hi, I'm Aspasia, nice to meet you. Aspasia is my real name. I got it from my yaya, and that's just grandma in Greek. In the Greek tradition, you're supposed to name all your grandkids after the grandparents, so that's where I get my name. But I do have a twin named Lily and a brother named Lennon, so it doesn't always work out like that. I don't know why I got the weird name Aspasia, but I'm originally from Chicago, but I've lived in Nashville for about 6 years now. And I really do love Nashville, but for the past few years, I've really felt like my time here is coming to an end. Back in 2017, I actually went to college in California for music. It was a little art school called Cal Arts, and it was just a little bit too small for me. So I made the decision in the first semester to transfer to Belmont in Nashville. And at Belmont, I studied music business, but quickly realized that I didn't really want to be professionally in the music industry. And I've always wanted to be a personal trainer. I've loved fitness my whole life. Grew up doing the Insanity Shaun T videos. Literally have been working out since I was 12 years old. And so during the pandemic, I decided to get my certification from National Academy of Sports Medicine to be a personal trainer. And in Nashville, I've had tons of group fitness, personal training jobs, literally any gym you could think of, I've probably worked at it. And I really loved group training. I love personal training, but right now I have my own business doing online training and training some clients in person in Nashville. And if you want a whole separate video on my experience in the fitness industry in Nashville, just let me know. I'd be happy to make that for you. But yes, I went to Belmont for music business and then met this guy, and we ended up living together and dating for almost 4 years. And for a long time, it was a really great relationship and we were really in love, and I don't regret it at all. But I did decide to end that relationship before Christmas in 2022. Literally a week before Christmas. It was devastating. But we had been dating since we were 19 and really just grew apart. You know, it's like one of those things where you're either gonna marry each other or you gotta break up. It was still really sad, but it was definitely time. Another big factor in breaking off that relationship was that I knew that I never wanted to stay in Nashville full time. Like, it just is not where I see myself settling down. So now that I'm single and I really have nothing tying me down to Nashville anymore, I thought this would be the perfect time to make my move. So I'm gonna get into a few of the reasons why I knew Nashville just was not for me long term. A lot of people see Nashville on social media, or they visit for a short period of time, whether it's a bachelorette group or just for a vacation, and they have so much fun and they're like, oh my God, I want to move here. This is amazing. There's Broadway, country music, always something going on. It really is a great city. But if you're not into country music and partying and drinking a ton, which I'm not really, it kind of gets old after a while. Like, I don't really even go to Broadway at all, and I don't really like it when I do go. It's just a lot of tourists and a lot of very, very, very drunk people. Like, no shade, but that's just like not really my vibe. I do have an indie rock band here in Nashville, which I love, and the indie rock scene is actually pretty bussin' here. Like, there's a lot going on in that scene, but I feel like with my band, I've played every venue I can. I've met every other musician in that industry. I just feel like when it comes to the shows that I've played and the music, I've kind of done it all, and I'm getting a little bit bored of just playing the same venue and the same show over and over and over. Don't get me wrong, I love it and it's my dream and I'm so thankful to be doing it, but I'm just ready for a change of pace and a change of scenery. Another thing for me personally is that I've never felt like I've truly found my place or my people here in Nashville. A lot of people, when I say I'm moving to Los Angeles, they say it's gonna be so lonely, I have to be prepared to be alone all the time. But you guys, I'm lonely here. Like, I don't have that many friends. I don't have a big friend group. I've never been the big friend group type, but I've gone on so many Bumble BFF dates, Nashville girls group meetups, and I just have never found my place here. And maybe it's because I was dating someone for so long and he was literally my best friend. And so when we broke up, I kind of had to build other friendships with other people. But still, even when I was in that relationship, I would go on these Bumble BFF dates and stuff and meetups with girls, and I just never felt like I found my people. Coincidentally though, I've met some really good friends in the past few months, which is kind of sad that I just met them now that I'm about to leave, but at least I have a place to stay and a reason to visit Nashville again if I ever wanted to, which I don't know if I'll ever be coming back to Nashville, I'm not gonna lie. So why LA then? So I had a roommate in college in Nashville. She was my best friend and she moved to Atlanta right after college. And that was really sad because we had built a really good friendship and she literally just moved straight after college. But a few months ago, she randomly got a job in Los Angeles. And when she told me, I was like, what if I just moved to LA with you? And at first I was mainly joking, but then when I actually thought about it, I was like, why not? I always pictured myself living in California, the palm trees, the weather, just everything, the beach. And like I said, I did go to school in California for about 6 months, so I do still have some friends there. And one thing about me is that I'm very low stress, not really a planner, not a type A personality. And I've really never been one to plan out the details of my life. I'm just not like that. I kind of like to go with the flow. Of course, I'm always trying to do the right thing and make good decisions based on where I am, but I'm not like a 5-year planner type. I don't know if I'm the only one like this. So pretty much last minute, I was able to stay with my friend for a week in California. I fell in love with it. I loved the area that she was in. And literally like 3 months ago, I was just like, screw it, I'm gonna move to California. My lease is up here in Nashville in April, so I thought this is the perfect time. You guys, I have nothing tying me here to Nashville. There's so much music in LA, so I can still play my indie rock shows. And of course, there is a big fitness scene in LA, so I don't think I'll have too big of an issue finding gyms to train at. This is a super last minute decision. I will admit, I'm literally moving everything in like a month. Literally selling this couch tomorrow, trying to get rid of all my stuff and just start fresh. I'm newly single, I'm young. This is the perfect time to make these crazy life decisions. And if worse comes to worse and I hate it in LA, I'll just move back to Nashville. It's not that big of a deal. And like I said, I'm not really the type to get stressed out easily. I'm not really the type to plan things super far in advance. So we're just gonna go with it. I think the biggest thing that's stressing me out right now is finding a place to live and also just, of course, the cost of LA. They say Nashville is expensive, but LA is like double the price everywhere, so that's gonna be really challenging. But it's just so nice to know that I already have friends there. I've really just done everything I can in Nashville, and I really do think it's the perfect time to make this big, crazy move. I really do want to document the process for you guys, and let me know if there's anything specifically that you want to see or any questions that you have about moving from Nashville to LA. I'll definitely try to vlog my last few weeks in Nashville and my experience moving to LA in general, so definitely look out for that. But yeah, you guys, that's pretty much the end of the story. I'm so glad we got to sit down and chat. As always, if you have any questions about Nashville, about moving to Los Angeles, about fat loss, muscle gain, literally anything you want me to make a video about, please leave it in the comments below. And before I let you go, if fat loss is your goal, I do have a Fat Loss 101 guide completely free that breaks everything down in the most simple terms, and you can get that in the description below. I also post every single day on my Instagram and TikTok. I'll link that below too. I'm super excited to get to know you guys more and document my process from Nashville to Los Angeles, so make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video from your personal trainer bestie. Bye guys.